Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Inside Guns with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. Today I want to answer a question that came up in the live chat. Well, it actually just kind of started in the live chat and then continued into an email. In those live chats, we often talk about what is the best carry gun in this platform or the best carry gun in that platform. What's a great carry gun that no one thinks about or is very underappreciated. And by the way, if you want to come to one of those live chats, we hold them every night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. It's open to everybody, except for Monday and Wednesdays when it's 5 p.m. Pacific time, but it's still open to everybody. We're counting down right now to 1,000 consecutive days of live chats in a row. We have less than a week to go. So if you want to come over and join in the camaraderie and the conversation, there's a link in the upper corner of this video. Please do so. With that being said, as I was saying, we talk about like what is the best carry gun in this platform, what's the most underrated carry gun in that platform, what's a carry gun people don't think of a lot. So we were talking about 1911s in the chat, and someone sent me an email saying, well, what do I think is the best carry 1911 that people just don't think of? It's underappreciated. And you know, that's really easy because it's one of my favorite 1911s, period. I always said if I was going to carry a 1911, it'd be 10 millimeter, and if I was going to carry a 10 millimeter, it'd probably be a 1911. And this gun fits that bill, plus it's also very cool. And it is the Kimber Camp Guard 10. Now, if you're not familiar with this 1911, it is a Kimber. It has a stainless steel slide, a stainless steel frame, but the slide is coated in that Kimber Pro finish, so it's a dark gray, almost like a frying skillet type of gray. So it's really a stunning gun. And then they make it even better looking by putting these really nice rosewood grips on there. I do believe they're from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, and they've got the logo on there, the mountains, the elk, etc. This is one of the few 1911s I would buy and wouldn't change the grips because the grips are actually beautiful. And they really complement the gun. That rosewood grip on that silver and dark colored gun looks really good, pops really well. Now, one of the main features of this gun is, of course, that it's chambered in 10 millimeter. You get 8 plus 1 rounds of 10 millimeter, so that's 9 rounds of 10 millimeter for those of you out there that can't do math. But that's pretty good. Very happy with that. That's a potent arsenal right there. And that's great. But one of the other big features of this gun is that it is cut for carry. It has a rounded heel on it to help reduce printing. That's a nice feature. Not only is it a nice feature when it comes to being practical, it's actually nice looking. I think it makes the gun look really good. It also has like a tactical wedge night sights on it. Stainless steel controls. I mean, the gun is solid stainless steel anyway. The barrel is stainless steel. It's a 5-inch barrel, so you're getting the most out of your round, out of that 10 millimeter round. You got a nice sight radius on it. It's just an overall great gun. Now, it's not perfect. It doesn't have an ambi safety, which is something I want, but a lot of people don't even want. They think that's a bad thing, so I guess it's still a really great gun, whether whether you want an ambi safety is up to you or not. I do, so I'd have to add one. Not a big deal, easy to do. Also, it doesn't have a mag well. I kind of prefer a mag well on a gun. That's a personal thing also, but that's something else you can add afterwards. You just have to make sure you get one with the rounded heel. They do make them. So you can add that if you'd like. But right out of the box, this thing is near perfect. It's one of the guns I just can't understand why more people don't choose this gun. Now, I know a lot of people are like, I don't like Kimbers, they fail a lot. Not really, no they don't. Some people will be like, well, I've seen twice as many Kimbers fail as I have Colts. Well, you know, Kimber sells 10 times as many 1911s as Colt. So if they're only failing twice as much, that means they're 5 times better. That's just simple math. But people don't take that into account. They hear, just people saying things on the internet or repeating stuff on the internet. I have owned dozens of Kimbers, never had a problem with any of them. In fact, the only 1911 I've ever had that was really a lemon was a Colt. But that's another story altogether. Kimber makes a good gun. They especially make a good 1911. And this is, I think, one of their better 1911s. Now, it's not the cheapest 1911 in the world. You're probably going to pay like 1,200 bones for it by the time you're done. But still, in my opinion, worth it. When you look at the price of some 1911s, that I don't think are any better than this. There's a lot of custom 1911s I don't think are any better than this. This is the one Kimber that I would take over a lot of Dan Wesson's. And you know, those are into the $2,000 range. So this is a great choice. If you're looking for a 10 millimeter 1911 that's still full size but made for carry, this would be one of the best options I think you could choose. I don't know why anybody would choose anything different unless they're going for something really tactical or whatever. But as far as being right out of the box, being a perfect package, cut for carry, 10 millimeters, nice sights on it, night sights, stainless steel construction, full length 5-inch barrel, all that stuff. When you roll all that up into a ball, you get the Kimber Camp Guard 10 millimeter 1911 that is designed for carry, and it is easily one of the most underappreciated carry 1911s on the market today. All right, everybody, before we go here, I do want to say one thing. I want to announce the recipients of TYM Triple P for this month because I sent them emails and they are not responding. Only 1 or 2 has responded. So that's half or less than half. So I want to read the names here. The names for this month are, and I'm going to have to look at my notes here to read them, Ryan McCreary, Brittany Richardson, Daryl Watson. I wonder if we're related. That's my mother's maiden name. Or Todd, and Todd Canipe or Canopy. I don't know how you pronounce that last name. But those are the recipients this month for TYM Triple P. Please send me an email. Let me know. Send it to Shooting Left of Center or send it to the Yankee Marshal, whichever one. I sent you an email. Just check your email for a letter from a note from me. I don't know why I say letter when it's an email. Check for an email from me that says, congratulations, TYM Triple P recipient, and respond to that. All you got to do is let me know, do you want to take one of the pre-set up packages that you can choose? Or do you just want to take it as a cash value gift certificate to wherever you want to take it? Because it's basically a gift certificate. You're just telling me how you want to spend it. So let me know. Get back with me. If you're one of those people whose names I read, check your inbox and check your spam folder. That's why I worry about just contacting people through email and not reading their names. I wasn't going to read the names every month. I haven't been reading them. But every now and then I'm having trouble getting people to respond to the emails. And I'm thinking maybe they just don't see them because I don't see most of my emails. Or they go to their spam box or whatever. So I wanted to read the names. So if you're one of those people, check your inbox, check your spam box, and get back to me on how you'll want to proceed. And with that, I am out of here. I hope you enjoyed the show. I want to thank you for coming today, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Until then, I want to remind everyone out there to always carry, especially if it's the Kimber Camp Guard 10, and stay safe until I see you again.